is like a heavyweight fight we've got here, Mike. Steelers, Ravens. These two teams just don't like each other. The two teams can play defense. Ranked number 1 in the Steelers, number 2, the Ravens. Who do you like here?
I think they're the two best defenses in the league over the course of the entire season, although the Eagles might be playing as well right now. But anyway, these are just two phenomenal defenses with some great football players on the defensive side of the ball. I think the Steelers have a little bit more offensive weapons. Hines Ward, Willie Parker, the kick returner whose name escapes me at the moment.
Antonio Holmes.
Yes, Antonio Holmes. And Roethlisberger is a guy who can make plays, although I don't think he's a consistently outstanding quarterback. I'm going to look at those playmakers and the fact that the Steelers are at home, and I think that turns it a little bit in the Steelers' favor. I'm not crazy about this. I mean, I think it should be a terrific game, and I'm not betting the mortgage on this pick, but I like the Steelers a little bit.
Granted, maybe one more playmaker than the Ravens have. The Ravens seem to have some injuries. They got banged up. They had to go through a battle royal last week against Tennessee, another good defensive team. You've got McGahee and McLean, the two running backs for
right.
They're both sort of banged up.
Yeah.
You got Mason, who's pretty good, and you got a rookie quarterback throwing to him. But here's the factor that keeps throwing me up. I'd like to say Steelers are going to win this game because it's home. But the Ravens, can the Ravens lose 3 times to the Steelers? The one game was overtime; they lost to them. The second game was a controversial ending, but the Steelers probably would have won that anyway. Even if Holmes doesn't get the touchdown, they're still on the 1 yard line with one play to go. I think they probably score, but you never know. I'll tell you what, the way the Ravens are playing right now, up front, it's not just Ed Reed, it's not just Ray Lewis. It's if Suggs can go, he's a little banged up. I'm going to say Ravens here, just because so many crazy things have happened in this playoffs. Not because I don't like the Steelers. I think it's going to be a heck of a close game. I'm going to give the edge to the Ravens just because of the fact that you can't beat a team 3 times.
Well, that is a factor. I think it's a 51% to 49% kind of a decision either way.
Exactly.
And really a football game that kind of an old school football game, which some of these NFL playoff games have been this year, where the defense is really dominant and it's like a pitcher's duel in baseball. It's fun to watch. I think this one will be. We disagree a little bit. I slightly like the Steelers. Slightly likes the Ravens.
And I'll tell you what, it's one of these things where if the Steelers get in, I'm not going to be unhappy because it'll be the Keystone State battle. We can go and head.
That'll be cool. We'll get a lot of mileage out of that next week.
Exactly.